Do banks treat you differently when you make large deposits? One day I had a TT deposit for around $10 million. A few hours later I got a call from a personal banker asking if he could come around and buy me a coffee. I said, thanks, but I really wasn't going to be a source of other services and didn't really need anything. He eventually said I'd do him a big favor if I would let him buy me coffee, otherwise he'd get in trouble with his boss. We ended up being taken for lunch a few weeks later, me and my wife, at a top restaurant, with wine, etc. I never was a source of fees for them. Another day, at a different bank, I walked in with a check for $850,000. It was a handwritten check because I was transferring some money from one of my entities to another, and I was dressed like I'd just come from the beach, shorts, old t-shirt, sandals. The counter guy looked at the check and said $850? I said yep. He pressed a few buttons and gave me a receipt which I stuffed in my pocket. When I got home a few hours later, I happened to glance at the receipt. Yep, you guessed it, $850. This was late on a Friday afternoon, too late to ring the branch. Over the next couple of days,